Hello, my beautiful Sagittarians. Brenda Taro here with your General Tarot and Oracle card forecast for the week. Can you believe it? April 1st to the 7th. So let's jump right in and see what you have here for your reading this week. Okay, let's see what we have here. What do you need to see, know, and expect for the week of April the 1st, my beautiful Sagittarians? I hope everybody had a lovely holiday week end of Easter and you got to share it with those you wanted to, or if you chose to have a quiet day or a quiet few days off of work, that's awesome too. So let's see what we have here for you for this week. Okay, coming in with your first card, you've got, what a way to start, my Sagittarians. Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups, wonderful energy. What do we got here? We do have the card of struggle here, the Five of Wands. There's still issues that you have to deal with, of course. In the perfect world, we wouldn't. We have the Three of Wands. In your center position, you've got the energy of disappointment and worry. With the Nine of Swords, you have the Two of Swords here. Two of Pentacles, rather. And we have the Knight of Wands. Ooh, you got that Queen of Swords. She's my favorite queen. And what have we got here? We have the Star card. All right. Okay, so let's start off and see what we have here. Your download message is the leadership card, and that means you may have to take control of a situation this week and let the powers be know who you are and what you stand for. And that means you're not going to be standing for any BS. You're going to be letting the powers that be realize you mean business. Okay, leadership means you're stepping up to the plate. You're not playing it small, you're not rolling over, you're not giving up, and you're not fitting in just to please them or someone else. This is about you taking control and getting your power back. Now, coming in with your first energy card, you do have the Lobster, and it says you may be feeling some financial loss or a pinch here, where you might have to pull back on your purse strings, not do any emotional spending this week for sure, and to keep track of your finances. It is tax season, we all know, so you might be having to deal with those issues at this time. Coming in next, you have the Wedge. Okay, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Well, you know what? They're not going to get away with it because you're going to step up and you're going to take the leadership role. You're going to let them know that you're not going to allow them to treat you this way, and you're not going to allow yourself to be, to be molded into something they want. There's someone here who's envious of you, Sagittarius. They may want something that you have, and they're going to try to put a wedge between you and someone else. Be mindful this week. Keep your eyes open for anybody like that. I always say somebody's around you that is the sheep and the wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, so if it doesn't seem right, chances are it's not. Coming in next, you've got the Cobweb. You've got some challenges here this week. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. So guess what? Power and the divine have your back here. They see what's going on here, and this is why you're getting these cards of caution. Spirit wants you to be wary of this. Spirit wants you to be on your toes. Spirit wants you to be conscientious about your money and about someone who could be deceiving you in some way this week. So let's see what the reading has to say about that. Coming in your first row, which could be past tense energy or the beginning of the week, you've got that beautiful card of the Wheel of Fortune. You've got the King of Cups, and you've got the Five of Wands. So there is some struggle here where you feel as though you're having to compete. You're backed up against the wall, constantly having to prove yourself to the powers that be and those around you. However, this is a card that says do not get caught up in other people's BS or their drama. You can pick your battles wisely here. We always have choices here. Even when we feel backed up against the wall, we can process this and say, okay, how can I get out of this, right? Do I want to do it the hard way or the easy way? So the Five of Wands, when there's competition, it keeps us on our toes. It can be healthy. But on the other hand, if you're feeling it stressing you out, then don't get caught up in it. And especially don't allow yourself to get sucked into somebody else's drama. Okay, they always want verification that what they're doing is right, and often it isn't. So coming in next, you do have that King of Cups, and that is that beautiful wise counsel coming in from someone who's there to give you a soft place to land, a shoulder to lean into, someone who is worldly and wise, and they come in with great advice for you. And they do it off the cuff. They do it because they care about you, they love you, or they want to see you succeed. All right, they want to smooth things out for you so that you feel comfortable. This could be a father figure, somebody older that you know around you that you feel safe with, that has the experience to convey that helpful information. They do it off the cuff and on a heart level. Beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune says things are going to work out. Okay, there may be some challenges. In the perfect world, we wouldn't have that. But I do see that something's going to roll into town that's going to bring you some good luck. Okay, whatever that is, you'll know. But this is a card that I always say when that wagon rolls in, the Wheel of Fortune, get on it and ride it hard, because it can also be short-lived. So you want to enjoy the ride while you can. Good luck, good fortune, new beginnings. Wonderful card of end of some cycles, beginning new ones. Coming in the center position, which could be the middle of the week or the energy you feel right now, you've got the Three of Wands, you've got the Nine of Swords, and you've got the Two of Pentacles. Let's jump into the center position here. The Nine of Swords says you're really worried about a situation. You're taking those worries to bed. You're not getting your rest. You're getting up in the morning, and it's a cycle, a repeating cycle, and you want to break that cycle. Okay, you need to start thinking more positive. Try to take that negative and learn the lesson and make a positive out of it. Okay, if nothing more, the lesson you learned. But do not allow yourself to get up in your head. This is a card of stepping up into your confident level, stepping up and being more positive, getting your rest. Because often when we stress out and we don't get our rest, we create physical ailments. We don't want to get sick. We don't want to get run down. We don't want to have our immune system not running and not vibrating on a good level here for us to have that energy to go towards our goals and be happy. Three of Wands says you better commend yourself for something. You've worked hard for it. Don't put yourself down, okay? Don't beat yourself up. This is a card that says, wow, now I can wait for my money to come in or my success. But you can't stop there. You know, you might have completed something. You might have got that payout. You might have got that beautiful, reward that's come in. But you have to keep moving forward. The buck doesn't stop here, as they say. You need to keep going out there and doing the work so that you can continue to withhold this sort of status quo level. Coming in next, you have at the end of the week, which could be energy coming in towards you, future energy. You've got the Knight of Wands. You've got the Queen of Swords, and you've got the Star card. So the Knight of Wands is something comes in very quick. You have to act on it. It's almost like an emergency. You get that call, you get that text, and you go, oh, shoot, I forgot about that appointment. I got to go. Don't get a speeding ticket. You got to get there quick and act on it. You can't just, look at it and go, yeah, I'll do that later. This is something you've got to act on ASAP. But be mindful. If you're having to go somewhere and act on something where, you've got that job interview or you've got a contract to sign or something, or a house closing or property or whatever, and you got to sign, make sure you take your time to read the fine print. Okay, because sometimes we get caught up in the moment, we get excited, and we just, okay, let's sign on the dotted line. Don't do that. Okay, be careful. The Queen of Swords says you've learned some really hard lessons in life. You've struggled very hard to the point where you've had to make major changes in your life and you've had to move on in new directions. Often this is a card where you've had to make these decisions by yourself, doing it solo, going on this mental journey by yourself. And we can only do that by ourselves when we go on a mental or emotional journey. You have leadership qualities. You can do this. You're strong enough. This queen is clean and cut dried. She gets rid of anything that doesn't serve her. She immediately looks, like you've heard me say this, she looks across her court and she says, you and you aren't holding your end of the deal up. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Goodbye. So, she also turns her back on situations that are unfulfilling relationships, unrewarding jobs, situations where things haven't worked out and they're not going to improve. And so she turns the other direction and says, see ya. And she's out of there. So you could be feeling this energy. You may be taking on something in a very independent leadership type of energy here this week. You have that ability to do that. So stay strong. Get rid of things that aren't serving you. Now, this can also be something simple as spring cleaning. You're cleaning out the closet, the garage, whatever, the storage space, your yard, because it is a new beginning, and spring is rebirth and fresh starts, and we want to get rid of all the old cobwebs and the old clutter that's kept us, we've been in. We want to see freshness, and she does that. The star is you, my beautiful Sagittarius, being able to walk in your glow, in your light, seeing a clear sight line, standing out there, being noticed. You're a big, beautiful beacon of illuminating, powerful light. Stand in that. You know, you're the headliner on your own stage. Don't be afraid to go out there and let the powers be know who you are and what you're made of. Show them. Show them your talents. You're going to see success coming in. And this is a card of saying, sky's the limit. Dream big, because you're going to see it come in. Wow. Okay, let's see what we've got here, Sagittarius, for additional cards here, additional energy coming into you. What do you need to see, know, and expect? Looks good. Yeah, there's going to be some challenges here, but I think you're going to be on your toes. Somebody here could be trying to deceive you. You're going to catch up on that. You're being protected. That's why you're getting this energy coming into you. Somebody could be coming in and saying, hey, you need to know this, okay? But it can also be your divine protection. Watch your money, okay? Be careful. This could be a time where you're having to count your pennies or rob from Peter to give to Paul. Okay, coming in with that Wheel of Fortune. You've got the Eight of Swords. Don't hold yourself back. Get on that wagon of success. This is a card that says the only thing blocking you from this success is yourself. You're worrying, what if? Maybe it won't work. Maybe it won't succeed. Don't do that. Don't presume and assume anything. This is a card that says, get out of your head, stop that negative thinking, step out of your way, and watch the chips fall where they may, and chances are it's going to be success. The King of Cups, you've got the Ten of Wands. You worked really hard, pushing yourself forward. You may have felt as though you had the burdens of the world on your shoulders. Please don't take the burdens of other people on your shoulders. This is your journey and only yours. You don't need to drag theirs into it. This is about, you know, reaching the pinnacle, the summit. You pushed hard, you got through, you got the deadlines done, you did the work, and now you've stepped back and you thought, oh, I knew I could do it on my own. But were you happy? Did you feel good? Yeah, you got it done, but you don't want to work that hard again. So this is the card that says you're going to change things. You've succeeded. The hard times are over. You pushed yourself through a situation, but you're not going to do it again. You're going to make things a lot easier. You're going to get rid of those burdens so that your load is lighter. Coming in with the Five of Wands, you've got the Page of Swords, hearing about some news that could delay your plans. Okay, it could be something legal or something in the matter where you hear the truth about a situation that you might not have known and you should have known. This is a card that says you get delivered a message from someone who kind of blurts it out. They don't have any tact, any finesse. They're not very good at it, and they kind of piss you off, pardon me, for lack of a better word. And the message here is meant for your ears. Don't attack the messenger because they really aren't worth your effort. And take the message because you need to get this message and hear it so you can move forward with it, process it. The Three of Wands, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, planning your moves. This is the ultimate mother figure. Again, nurturing. You could be nurturing your family members, your pets, people around you, and what you nurture, you see grow in success. Okay, you have that ability to put your hands to something and turn it into gold. Okay, she has a green thumb, but she's patient. She realizes everything it takes time. You know, I love how she sits there. She sits there with, you know, the pentacle on her lap as though she's ready to give birth, but she knows it's going to take time. Okay, Rome wasn't built in a day. Plant those seeds and be patient for all that wonderful energy to come your way. The Nine of Swords, getting your rest. You're going to take a leap of faith. Maybe you're worried about doing something new here that is daunting you. You might be apprehensive and saying, oh, I don't know if I can do it, because you got up in your head here and you were worried. Well, this is a card that says, look into it, investigate it, do your research so that you know you can be cool, calm, and collected, because you'll have all that information to make you feel confident. The universe says you're ready to do that, but you have to be prepared. Like you've heard me say, don't jump off that cliff until you check your parachute. Coming in with the Two of Pentacles, you have the card of the Six of Cups. Connection. Okay, connection with somebody from the past. Somebody could be returning from the past. You might have found somebody on social media you went to school with, or you might have had a relationship with, and you're going to reconnect. I think both of you are more mature now. You're going to be able to discuss and laugh about your foibles and your mistakes and the challenges that you had in the past. For others, you could just be thinking and reminiscing and romanticizing about things in your past. You could be associating yourself and entertaining children at this time, and you're going to want to tap into your inner child. I do think that if you're in touch with somebody from a distance, or somebody's returning from your past, you will be able to enjoy their company and be able to laugh about those times in the past, because you're both more mature now. Coming in with a Knight of Wands, you have the Four of Swords. Get your rest. Okay, this is about you not allowing yourself to get up in your head and not get your rest. You might have struggled with something for a while and you're really battle weary. It's time for you to call a truce and just close the door and say, tomorrow's another day. Okay, don't have to deal with it right now. That's what you need to do. Coming in with the Queen of Swords, you have the Two of Swords again. You had the Two of Pentacles here. The Two of Pentacles. Did we read the Two of Pentacles? I have a feeling we didn't. Let's go right here again. The Two of Pentacles is that card of balance. Okay, you could be juggling something here, and it could be your finances. Thank you, Spirit, for reminding me this. It could be, you could be balancing your finances right now. As I said, this is tax season. You could be trying to rob from Peter to give to Paul and figure out the best way to be creative when you do this. But you're going to be honest about it. This could also be two choices, two offers, two doors of opportunity opening, and two decisions you have to make. Don't get stressed out about it, because I think you're going to be able to see the light and be able to know what this choice and decision you have to make, and I think you'll be satisfied about it. Sorry about that. The Two of Swords lands on the Queen of Swords. Yeah, making a decision, and it might have been a hard decision for you to cut things out and move on. Sometimes it's difficult to say, this is over. Okay, I'm out of here. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. And but you do. And you will be able to make this decision. It was difficult, or you may be still struggling with a decision you have to make. I think if it's a legal situation for some of you and you're trying to make a decision over legal settlements and things with somebody, whether it's business or domestic, you may need to retain counsel, somebody who's biased or professional, to come in and lay the cards out on the table for you to see what you have to gain and lose. I think compromise comes into equation every time I see this card. It means both parties will walk away satisfied, but we never get 100% of what we want. Okay, coming in with the Star card, here you go again. We had the Page of Swords, we've had the Two of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Swords. Let's see. Finally, we get the Ace of Swords, which is the beginning of being able to see the truth in a situation. Victory. Hard work and struggle is over. Now you're able to see the truth in a situation, and now you can walk in your light, and you can hold your head high now, square off those shoulders. This is good news, hearing something exciting coming in the form of something that you needed to hear that brings you victory. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Sagittarius, this is your reading for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous week to come. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings.